recently asked on my Facebook page which Urban Decay palette you would like to see featured in a tutorial next, and the one that outvoted everybody else was the Urban Decay Book of Shadows Volume 4. It's really beautiful. I haven't used it in a tutorial yet, so I thought it'd be a perfect time to do that, seeing as you guys requested it. I've gone for kind of a nighttime smoky eye, but with some colour, so for anybody that doesn't really like blacks, this would be a good one for you, because it's using some dark blues, some dark greens, and like an even darker green for kind of like the smokiness. Something a little bit different. I hope you like it, so if you want to see how to get this look, then stick around. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do for this Urban Decay tutorial is apply the original primer potion. I used a different one because I already had one open, but this one is the one that comes in the Book of Shadows, so you can use that. I am then going to be taking a flat shader brush like this. This is the J Glamour one. You can use any one you like, and I am going to be taking the colour Hijack, which is this beautiful bright blue. I'm now going to be taking Bender. Probably one of my favourite colours from the palette is this just beautiful sparkling emerald green. It's gorgeous, and I'm going to be putting that in the middle part of my eye and leaving a little bit left at the outer portion for the next colour that we're going to put on. But first of all, we're going to take Bender. And tap that on just next to the Hijack. So the next colour I'm going to take to kind of round off the eyelid portion, make this a little bit darker like we've done the outer portion on the other eye, I'm going to be taking Cobra. Which is this absolutely stunning black with gold and green flecks in it. It's really beautiful. The colour was also in the black palette, I believe, so yeah, if you have that, Cobra will be in there. So I'm just going to take a little bit of Cobra and just pop that in that little outer pocket that we've left free. Eyeshadows all on. I'm now going to be taking a fluffy brush and I'm going to be blending the harsh line just above the crease out. So I'm going to be taking a brush by L'Oreal. You can use any brush you like, it doesn't matter. And we're just going to hit just above the crease, just with the very edge of the brush on the top of that line. We're just going to blend back and forth till we get a nice kind of blurred line, like we've got on the other eye. I'm going to be taking Skimp, which is this stunning, it's also a favourite of mine, it's a stunning kind of very pale flesh tone colour, and I'm going to be using that as my highlight. Now for the liquid liner, I'm going to be using the one that comes with the kit. This one, if I can get it out, is in Perversion. It is one of their 24/7 liquid liner pens. I have a few of these and I love them all, so I was so pleased with this kit to find out that it had a black one in, because that was one of the ones I didn't have. So I'm just going to give a little bit of definition to my upper lash line. I'm going to be using this with liner all on. I am now going to be taking a kohl pencil to use in my upper and lower waterline. I'm going to be taking the Kajal pencil by Topshop in charcoal, like this. Then for underneath the lower lash line, I'm just going to repeat the colours that I put on my lid. So I'm going to get Hijack in the inner corner, Bender in the middle, and Cobra at the outer portion, like so. Then for mascara, finally for the eyes, I am going to be using the Urban Decay Revolution eyelash curlers, and I am going to be using the Super Curl mascara that comes in the Book of Shadows Volume 4. And it looks like this. And I'll be back to show you the cheeks as well. Okay guys, so that's the finished eye. I really love these colours together. I love the jewel tones and like the really kind of smoky black outer portion. I think it's really, really nice. Now for the cheeks, I am going to be using my favourite contour colour, which is W7's Honolulu. I love this one. It's really cheap as well. And we're taking that on a Barefaced Beauty little blush brush, but I think this is actually really nice for contouring. So something I've discovered recently. Contour with that. is the contouring done. And I'm going to take my blush palette, looks like this, and I'm going to be using a Youngblood blush today. They are a mineral makeup company, for anybody that doesn't know. I am going to be using this one here, which I believe is, actually, do you know what? I don't know what it is. Peony. I'm going to be using Peony blush from Youngblood. Really like these blushes, they're very nice. I'm going to use that on a little angled brush so I don't put too much on. Start quite far back on my cheekbone. I'll keep away from the kind of the inner portion of my face. You know, like kind of is a little bit dated. You know the drill, you know how to put blush. So I'm just going to kind of put that back here, just like that. It's a very light blush, so I think when you've got so much going on the eyes, you want some colour, but you don't want too much. And then finally for highlight, I had to do this. I haven't used this in so long, so I had to use a highlight. I'm going to be using M.A.C Silver Dusk highlighting powder, or iridescent powder rather they call it. I love this. It's just, oh, it's one of my favourite makeup products ever. I'm going to take that on a Pro Makeup brush, number 6. Apply this kind of to the back of my cheekbone, up round my temples, and then down a little bit onto the cheek. Then finally for lips, I'm going to be using kind of like what I would call a nude. A lot of other people will call it like a peach, but I don't like too nude because I have very pigmented lips. So this is what my kind of classification of a nude is. You can use whatever nude you like. I'm going to be using Topshop's lipstick in Desert. So that's that on, and then over the top, just for a little pizzazz, because this is a nighttime look after all, I'm going to use the Decay Stardust lip gloss in Andromeda. Stunning, I love these. There are only 3 of these that have been released actually. I'm kind of bummed about that. I thought there'd be more, but these are really nice. These are minty as well, and they're plumping, so perfect for nighttime. And that, guys, is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that'd be something you'll kind of be interested in recreating yourself. Yeah, I just, there are so many things you can do with this palette, so, oh, got out of focus. So yeah, I had to use it. I'll be doing some more tutorials featuring it, of course, I have to do, but this is just kind of like a colourful, smoky nighttime eye. I thought it'd be really nice. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. The products will be listed down below in the description box if you missed anything, so you go and check down there. Yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already. That absolutely make my day. You can do that by clicking on the little yellow box or grey button thingy up here. Just click subscribe and you'll get my videos into your subscription box whenever I upload a new one. That'd be fantastic if you could do that. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you are, guys, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye, everyone.